I'm Reagan.
And I'm Lizzie.
Welcome to Channel 800 News. The FFA Talent Show took place this past week. Here's Hudson and Connor with the highlights.
Congratulations to Josh Graves and Madison Jenkins for winning first place in the FFA Local Talent Show. Also, congratulations to Reagan Miller and Haley Burns for earning second and third place.
Me and Josh competed at locals singing I Hope You Dance by Leanne Womack. We competed at regionals singing the same song, and we did very well.
When you get the choice to sit out or dance, I hope you dance. I hope you dance.
Well, we competed at local and we won first place, which gave us the opportunity to go compete at region. And at region we didn't win, but we always had fun competing. Well, because we picked a song that we know that we both liked and we were both able to sing along to at certain parts. Although we didn't win, it was always a fun experience.
Many sophomore students were selected to be Governor Scholars this summer at 3 different camps. Those camps are Governor Scholar Program, Governor's School of the Arts, and Governor's School of Entrepreneurs. Let's go to Ashley and Faith with more details.
Hello, this is Faith here with Evan, last year's winner of GSA and this year's winner of GSP. So Evan, how does it feel?
Well, it's a really great honor to be in both of those programs. I worked really hard for both of them. For GSA, I was in the creative writing track, and to prepare for that, I wrote a lot. Stayed up late each night reading. GSP is sort of different since it's more academic and it's a wider range of things that help get me in. I'm really excited for GSP because I think it'll be a new experience. I'll be learning about different things, being with different people, and they're both great programs. Everybody should apply.
Thank you, Evan. Have a great summer.
Hi, I'm here with Angel Ann. She was accepted in the GSP program, and she's going to tell us about how she got accepted and what she's looking forward to.
Well, I had to fill out a really long application. It took forever. I had to tell what achievements I had, what volunteer service I've done, any extracurriculars that I was involved in, and that took a while, and I had to write an essay for it. And I'm really looking forward to just spending 5 weeks somewhere cool and get experience of a college life and meeting all kinds of new people.
Thank you. Hello, I'm here with Kevin, and he was just accepted into GSA for drama. Kevin, tell us how you were accepted.
Well, I went to audition and we played improv games, and I did an interview, and then a month later I got a letter and it said I got in.
Are you excited?
Yes.
Thank you.
If you love somebody, better tell them why they're here, 'cause they just may run away from you. You'll never know quite when, well, then again it just depends on.
Hey, have you heard about Andrew and Nikhil?
No, what happened?
They both came down with a terrible case of senioritis.
How to spot someone with senioritis with your host. There is no host. You might wonder what's bad about senioritis. Everything! This is what a senior looks like when he's sleeping in the hall. Pathetic, isn't it? And you know what senioritis transportation looks like? Oh my gosh. He's being dragged by underclassmen. What's going on? Now he's being dragged up the stairs. Seniors, don't let this happen to you. You've seen sleeping in the hallway. But now look at this. He drops his book and walks away. You've seen examples. Now let's get an interview with me.
Hey kid, wake up. We're doing this, okay? So what do you have? Senioritis? Is that?
Yeah.
How do you feel right now? Interesting. Well, thanks. You can go back to sleep now.
You do not want to get this senioritis disease.
Symptoms include drowsiness, fatigue, laziness, forgetfulness, lack of sleep, rudeness, premonition, frequent urination, deafness, excessive gas, explosive diarrhea, lack of deadness toward homework, inability to walk, loss of eyesight, cancer, and the loss of the willing to live.
Recently at South Warren, we had Lizzie, get off your phone. You need to look up. Maybe this video will help you.
I have 422 friends, yet I'm lonely. I speak to all of them every day, yet none of them really know me. The problem I have sits in the spaces between looking into their eyes or at a name on a screen. I took a step back and opened my eyes. I looked around and realised that this media we call social is anything but when we open our computers and it's our doors we shut. All this technology we have, it's just an illusion. Community, companionship, a sense of inclusion. Yet when you step away from this device of delusion, you awaken to see a world of confusion. A world where we're slaves to the technology we mastered, where information gets sold by some rich, greedy bastard. A world of self-interest, self-image, self-promotion, where we all share our best bits but leave out the emotion. We're at our most happy with an experience we share, but is it the same if no one is there? Be there for your friends and they'll be there too, but no one will be if a group message will do. We edit and exaggerate, crave adulation. We pretend not to notice the social isolation. We put our words into order until our lives are glistening. We don't even know if anyone is listening. Being alone isn't a problem. Let me just emphasise, if you read a book, paint a picture, or do some exercise, you're being productive and present, not reserved and recluse. You're being awake and attentive and putting your time to good use. So when you're in public and you start to feel alone, put your hands behind your head, step away from the phone. You don't need to stare at your menu or at your contact list. Just talk to one another. Learn to coexist. I can't stand to hear the silence of a busy commuter train where no one wants to talk through the fear of looking insane. We're becoming unsocial. It no longer satisfies to engage with one another and look into someone's eyes. We're surrounded by children who, since they were born, have watched us living like robots and think it's the norm. It's not very likely you'll make world's greatest dad if you can't entertain a child without using an iPad. When I was a child, I'd never be home. Be out with my friends on our bikes, we would roam. I'd wear holes in my trainers and graze up my knees. We'd build our own clubhouse high up in the trees. Now the park's so quiet it gives me a chill. See no children outside and the swings hanging still. There's no skipping, no hopscotch, no church and no steeple. We're a generation of idiots, smartphones and dumb people. So look up from your phone, shut down the display. Take in your surroundings, make the most of today. Just one real connection is all it can take to show you the difference that being there can make. Be there in the moment that she gives you the look that you remember forever as when love overtook. The time she first holds your hand or first kiss your lips. The time you first disagree but still love her to bits. The time you don't have to tell hundreds of what you've just done because you want to share this moment with just this one. The time you'll sell your computer so you can buy a ring for the girl of your dreams who is now the real thing. The time you want to start a family and the moment when you first hold your little girl and get to fall in love again. The time she keeps you up at night and all you want is rest, and the time you wipe away the tears as your baby flees the nest. The time your baby girl returns with a boy for you to hold, and the time he calls you granddad and makes you feel real old. The time you take in all you've made just by giving life attention, and how you're glad you didn't waste it by looking down at some invention. The time you hold your wife's hand, sit down beside her bed, You tell her that you love her, lay a kiss upon her head. She then whispers to you quietly, as her heart gives a final beat, that she's lucky she got stopped by that lost boy in the street. But none of these times ever happened. You never had any of this. When you're too busy looking down, you don't see the chances you miss. So look up from your phone, shut down those displays. We have a finite existence, a set number of days. Don't waste your life getting caught in the net, as when the end comes, nothing's worse than regret. I am guilty too of being part of this machine, this digital world we are heard but not seen, where we type as we talk and we read as we chat, where we spend hours together without making eye contact. So don't give in to a life where you follow the hype. Give people your love, don't give them your like. Disconnect from the need to be heard and defined. Go out into the world, leave distractions behind. Look up from your phone, shut down that display. Stop watching this video, live life the real way.
Seniors, don't forget that May 12th you can pick up all graduation items from 11 to 5. Your balance must be paid before retrieving your items.
Now that the weather is starting to warm up, South Warren FFA has the greenhouse open on weekdays from 7:30 a.m. to 4 o'clock p.m. and on Saturdays from 8 in the morning to noon, so be sure to stop by and purchase any plants or flowers that you may want.
And cheer tryouts are this afternoon from 3 to 4:30.
Warren County Public Schools has recently released a new feature on their website to where if you're having an incident with a bully or feeling victimized, you can report it, so be sure to do so.
And this week has been Teacher Appreciation Week, so make sure that you thank all of your teachers for their hard work and patience as the year wraps up.
You all have been chosen as this year's Spartan Award winners for excelling in your clubs, being on honor roll, having good attendance, such things as that. So congratulations! Yes! Yes!
Hey, how'd you get that?
Oh, I got it because I'm college and career ready.
What's that mean?
It means I've met all the benchmarks on the ACT, so they gave us free ice cream.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wait, you got ice cream too?
Yeah. I passed the compass test.
What the heck? How'd you get ice cream too?
I met the benchmark and passed the compass test.
Oh, good job. I'm excited.
Oh no!
Stroke away in a book report from a big disaster. So, see, look, you guys are
Here with Miss Oliver, who teaches book club, and she's going to tell us a little bit about what her class has been doing in Sword.
Thank you. We've been reading a book called Shift by Jennifer Bradbury. And Jennifer is an author from Owensboro, Kentucky, went to Western, and is writing literature for young people.
How did the students react to the Skype conference?
I think they enjoyed it. They were very attentive. They asked wonderful questions. And of course, she's very engaging and very open and willing to discuss her career, the writing process.
And how did you enjoy the Skype conference?
It was pretty interesting. She seemed like a nice person. And I honestly never met an author from Skype before, so that was something.
Thank you. What is the book Shift about?
It's about about two friends who, right after getting out of high school, they want to travel around to the West Coast. So they leave, and one of his friends ends up missing. So the FBI ends up asking questions about where he might have been.
Interesting. Thank you.
See you next week, Spartans.